There were press conferences galore yesterday, and things going on. Marv Albert held a press conference, which we had our reporter over there. We were going to send Stuttering John, but we, of course, realized that everybody knows Stuttering John, and he'll be immediately thrown out, and we'll have no tape.
You thought they would have thrown him out?
Mm-hmm. So we sent over our new model intern. I told you that guy who...
when do I get to see him?
You're going to get to see him today, because he's going to come in.
All right.
He's even got press photos of himself with his shirt off.
Yeah, and great abs.
Yeah. He's got great abs. Pretty feet, too.
You looked at his feet.
But he's a tough guy, too, because he was the head of his football team, the quarterback of his football team, and the captain.
Also wrestling champ.
Right. So the point is that this guy, even when they started hassling him at the Marv Albert press conference, he said, "Don't you touch my tape recorder, dude."
And they didn't.
And they didn't. Yeah.
They just disrespect John.
Yeah, he's a tough guy. Is that tough guy here, Gary? Hey, now.
Yeah, he's here. I'm going to send him in now.
Oh, you are? Let me fix my hair.
You got a model?
Are you actually going to do the Marv Albert stuff now?
It's up to you, but he's here and ready to go.
Is it racked up?
Yes, it is. I'm real too, sir.
What do you got, the whole press conference?
The whole press conference, then him yelling his questions, and then this little altercation he had with other reporters.
How long is the press conference?
Minute 25.
Oh, you mean that's all Marv spoke?
Yeah.
Oh,
Just had a statement and he left.
Hey, you know what? I don't even understand the statement. I'll tell you the truth. The thing I don't understand about it is Marv is denying all the allegations, but is he denying knowing the woman? He's saying everything about the story is untrue.
See, that's what I asked you the other day. I said,
Yeah.
Does Marv Albert know this woman?
I just want that answer. But he wasn't answering any questions. So here's our new intern, KC. Look at KC. Oh, look at this guy. Hey, KC. Hey, now. Oh, look at Robin with that
Now
big
that's
smile.
Beverly Hills 90210.
There you go. Here's a little beefcake. KC, all right. What do you want to be, an actor or something, man? Sending around pictures of yourself with your shirt off. And the only reason you got the internship was Kathy Tobin saw the pictures of him with his shirt off and said, I got to have this.
Didn't even interview.
Yeah, didn't even. Did you get an interview even?
Yes.
Oh, you did. You did. Is that picture accurate? I mean, you actually have washboard abs like that, or did you have those airbrushed like so many fakes do?
It was actually an airbrush.
Oh, it was an airbrush. It was really?
No, it's a fake.
Is it really?
No, it's real. I mean,
is it? Just give me a straight answer. Don't be a comedian.
Okay.
All right. Don't try to be me.
Because we'll rip your shirt off right here.
Yeah, Robin will examine you.
Tom told me there was no nudity allowed in here, so
yeah, that's true. We've had enough nudity. Our last intern was naked, and unfortunately, he didn't have washboard abs.
He had nothing.
All right, what is it, Baba Booey?
You know, he was he goes to school down in Kentucky, and what was it, the Fox affiliate? He appeared on some like local soap opera.
Oh, is that right? Robin, is he as good looking as his picture?
I don't remember his pictures.
The pictures I showed you the other day with the washboard abs. Oh, you don't remember?
But I don't remember.
Is he a good-looking guy?
He's cute.
He is a cute guy?
Yeah.
Cuter than the other intern you liked?
Oh, well.
Uh-oh.
That was love. Who was the other one that she liked?
The one that left yesterday, the long blonde hair. Looks
she liked that
the
guy?
one who looks like he's in Hanson. the young kid. He looked like he was 15.
Yeah, I know who you're talking
You like young, hairless boys, don't you? I know you're saying.
Stop it. He
Nothing wrong
was
with
just
it.
cute.
I like young, hairless girls. So what were you? You were captain of your football team?
Yes.
Quarterback?
Yes.
Cool. You must have gotten laid plenty, huh? No problem in that department.
I'm no Frank Gifford, but you know.
Did you date the captain of the cheerleaders and all that?
No. Surprisingly not. I don't have any cheerleader friends really.
Really?
I don't know.
But you got a lot of girls and stuff, right?
Not really.
Really?
No, I don't.
Come on, you don't have groupies?
No.
Ever have a black broad?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You did, huh?
No,
really?
Nope. No.
Why is Fred answering for me?
I don't know. Fred is like, Fred's upset.
I'm not upset.
No, he doesn't have a black. You don't even know this kid. Fred digs your washboard
Where
abs.
does he go to school?
Western Kentucky.
Do you think he's going to go out with black girls?
It's real segregated.
I didn't think about it.
There you go.
Well, it's not that I don't have anything against black women. I think there's a lot of sexy black
All right,
women.
so anyway, who cares? Hey, listen. No one cares about you.
Politician?
Yeah, right. Yeah. What, are you running for office?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, okay. Just think, Casey was filing my penis jokes away, and then all of a sudden we tapped him to step in for Stuttering John, and now he's tasted fame. It was just the luck of the draw, Casey. You were the intern on duty yesterday, and now you are a big star. Isn't that true? It's good. Now your microphone's off. Now you're not a big star. Casey, of course, one of our new interns. He's a quarterback. Evidently, he was involved in not only the Marv Albert press conference, but then he started yelling out questions a la Stuttering John, and So, but what happened? I heard some like other reporters came up to you and tried to take away your tape.
Yeah, I mean, this guy in back of me was trying to rip the cord out. I was sitting with all the reporters.
So it was another reporter.
I think so. Yeah. And he was sitting right in back of me, and he started pulling on a thing.
What do you think of that, Robin?
The reporters should know better than that.
Yeah.
You don't mess with a reporter's equipment.
Hey, yeah. So anyway, so what happened? A gorilla said you should have slugged him, but you said you're not allowed to slug anyone. Isn't that true?
Well, I didn't feel I should get in a fight over something like that.
Right.
I'm a nice guy.
Oh, I thought you were in some kind of trouble or something.
No.
Legally, you're not allowed to slug anybody.
No.
I thought maybe you'd been up on some charges.
No, definitely not.
Definitely not.
Those hands aren't weapons registered with the police department.
All right, look. So we sent Casey. Casey was busy filing papers here. We just hired him as an intern. You know what I mean? It's a summer job or whatever.
And all of a sudden, you heard about the Marv Albert press conference?
Yeah, well, Stuttering John couldn't do it because he's too well known. So we just needed somebody, and we tapped Casey. Casey handled it like a pro.
Now, were you afraid when you got this assignment? This is tough work.
Actually, it was a mixture of being real excited and being nervous at the same time.
Yeah.
But it was just a great opportunity. And
you know what's amazing, Casey? That's how I feel every day about the show. A little excited, a little nervous, because I know something can happen. All right, I believe this is Marv Albert. I just want to hear what his statement was anyway, because Marv says in the paper today, these allegations are untrue, and I'm wondering...
Totally false.
Yeah, what allegation? I mean, what, you didn't know? Did you know the woman or not? I mean, I kind of didn't buy the story when I first heard it, and now they're coming up with all kinds of wacky stuff about this woman who's accusing him.
He's apparently very busy.
Yeah, but so he looks like he's going to come out of this thing all right, because her credibility is sinking every day.
But my question has always been, does he know this woman?
Yeah, and we didn't seem to get many answers, did we? So Marv's on stage. He's got his lawyer. He's got a PR guy with him. He's got a whole bunch of people.
Did Jackie point out to you the cover picture of
the Daily News?
Daily News today?
Yeah, big picture of Marv in his wig, and it says false.
In light of the
allegations, it seems made by a woman. I've come forward, yes.
Is this the sports voice or the regular voice?
Well, they say Marv starts out in his sports voice, but then quickly drops into a human voice.
Okay.
Yeah.
substance and the source of the allegations that have surfaced in the last 48 hours.
Just like the president.
I would like to reassert my innocence and reiterate that all the charges against me are false.
Yes. Yes, you're false.
And will be proven false in a court of law. I would like to thank my family,
He did a weird thing. He trotted out his daughters and sons, his grown daughters and sons.
And the girlfriend.
Yeah, and the girlfriend. Well, he trotted out the kids like, oh, there's his kids.
Yeah, how could I be battering a woman? Look at these kids.
I got kids. I can't be doing that. That's, if I ever get in trouble, I'm bringing my kids.
But is that why guys have families?
Yeah.
So when they get into trouble, they can trot them out?
When they get in trouble with their second families, they can bring out the first family.
Can I ask you a question, Howard?
Yeah.
He keeps saying he's denying. Does he deny that she was at the room at all?
Yeah, but that's the point. He's denying all allegations.
But nobody's drawn any clear picture of...
No. What allegations he's denying?
What is true and what is not?
Right. Like, was he in the room with her? Who knows? Yes. See, notice he's starting to slip out of his sports voice. Yes.
friends, my NBC and MSG Network colleagues for all their support and make it very...
Yeah, some support. NBC was ready to kick your ass out the door until everyone started screaming that, hey, why don't you give the guy a break?
Right. NBC was having meetings to ditch you.
clear at this time that no one...
And MSNBC has no goddamn backbone. You can be sure of that.
What about CNBC?
All right. See how the voice went? It's like now he's back to, yes. Now he's like, oh, hi, everybody. He's like Popeye. The spinach is wearing off. He's turning into regular Marv.
His powers are draining.
His powers are draining out. He needs a jolt of spinach. Hey, Marv, hand me the can, will you?
Neither police nor prosecutors...
Police. There's a human being on this planet who goes, police. Yes.
ever approached me or my representatives at any time before these allegations were made public this past
How would
Tuesday.
they know you had representatives?
Yeah. We know Howard Rubenstein should be contacted by the police. Come on, Marv, get with it. when somebody makes allegations, they don't have to contact the person who perpetrated the supposed incident.
But they do say that most times grand juries question the alleged perpetrator.
Maybe they were afraid they'd get bitten.
It's dangerous.
Nor was I heard from by the grand jury that indicted me. Had I spoken to the grand jurors, I would have told them what I'm telling you now, and that is I am innocent. But regardless of how strongly I feel about my innocence and the lack of due process, I simply cannot discuss the allegations at this time. However, I will continue my work with the NBA, NBC Sports, and MSG Network while I establish my innocence in a public courtroom.
Hey, Marv, you wear your hair to bed?
Much, and I'm sorry, unfortunately,
Now, there's KC.
I butchered the first question.
No, you didn't do bad there.
That's okay. That's the nerve. You know, it's nervous time there.
Do you wear your hair to bed? Well, you really boomed out there.
I was so loud. The room was so silent.
Ooh.
Gets worse.
Yeah, Phil Mushnick said it didn't work. I say it worked.
Oh, that was great.
That was great.
I like that.
Oh, Phil Mushnick's just sticking up for a fellow sports guy, you know. All these guys.
Yeah, they're all afraid to attack Marv.
Yeah, you can't have a little fun at the Marv Albert press conference.
Since the charges are false, let's have a party.
Yeah, let's have some fun. No need to worry.
Since in a public courtroom.
Hey, Marv, you wear your hair to bed?
Much, and I'm sorry, unfortunately, I can't answer any questions.
Is biting foreplay?
Is biting foreplay? Nice. Ooh.
If you're hungry, why don't you order room service?
I'm Jerry Trainer, and I'm one of Marv's counsel.
Then they threw you out?
To the procedures that...
No, actually, they let me sit there, and I was just sitting there with all these people, like, snapping photos.
How'd you feel? They started snapping photos of you?
Yeah, the press conference, turned to me.
How'd you feel yelling that stuff out? I've done all that. You know, I did that early in my career, so it's pretty embarrassing, isn't it?
Yeah, I told John before. I mean, I have a whole new respect for him.
Yeah.
I really do.
Yeah, I was
Idiot respect.
Say, people don't realize how difficult it is to do what John does.
One time, Robin and I went to some big press conference out in Los Angeles. It was like the Emmys.
Yeah.
And this reporter from ABC, an old guy, he threatened to kick my ass. He had an eye patch. You don't want to mess with a guy with an eye patch. He's got nothing to lose.
Right, he'd already lost an eye probably in a fight.
Yeah, and then Robin and I were like, hey, old man, back off. We got into a fight with the guy the whole day. This guy's probably dead by now.
Matches.
I was just telling Sammy Hagar the other day the story of how when I interviewed him 10 years ago, his old manager called me a piece of S in front of like a whole room full of people and chased me out and tried to take my tape.
Yeah, and then Gary told me, he came back, he goes, I can't do this anymore. I'm the producer of the show. I can't do it anymore.
That's so embarrassing, Howard.
It is.
The whole room looked at me like I was a jerk.
Just like this room.
Just like this room.
Oh, Tuesday.
Oh, there it is. It's over. Okay, there's the press conference. There's my boy KC went out there. What happened?
So then, a couple of minutes later, a couple of reporters start hassling him. Okay. It's very short, very short.
Is this your wire here? You want me to pull it out?
Touch my wire.
Yeah,
touch that.
This is for the press.
I'll pull it out.
You pull it out, I'll smack you.
And they backed off, huh?
No.
You said you pull it out and I'll smack you, and then they didn't back off?
No, they just kept after me. And
these are other reporters,
right? When I was leaving,
the guy goes, "Is that your wire?"
Well, the press conference is over. What are they doing?
You touch my wire, I'll smack you. I like that. Yeah, you're right. You have every right to smack them.
That's right.
Doesn't he?
They attacked you first.
Right.
I'm a freelancer. Yeah.
Who are you going to clear this tape with?
Joe.
Who's asking you this?
Just another reporter in back of me is asking me who I'm with and who I'm going to clear the tape with.
Clear the tape with?
Yeah, he says he's a freelancer, and he says, who do you think is going to use this tape is basically what he's saying.
We're going to use it. It's none of his business. Listen to this conversation going on. Listen to this, you guys.
Who are you going to clear this tape with?
Joe Mama.
You told him Joe Mama? Yeah, that's good. Who are you working for? Joe. Oh, Joe who? Joe Mama. Joe. You know, there is a guy named Joe Mama. He works at this station. He used to be Joe Mama.
Now he's Logan.
Now he's Joe Logan. Joe Mama. That's good, man. You're a wise ass.
Well, thank you.
It's good when you're strong, man. You can speak up.
Stand up for yourself.
Stand up for yourself. That's good. All right.
Mama.
Good work, dude.
Thank you very much.
We broke you in good, Casey. Nice job.
John, I just wanted to get your opinion of Casey's performance going into Marv Albert.
It was a very good performance. I'm a little upset that Casey didn't mention who told him to yell the questions out if Marv wasn't going to accept questions. He did not credit me on the air for that. A little perturbed about that, although he did say he had a new respect for me, which only would insinuate that he didn't have any respect for me beforehand, so I don't know how to accept that one either. So I will have to say about his performance, it was good, although you should give credit where credit is due.
What I was getting at, John, is what I said was I always thought you were hilarious, but I have a new respect for it because everybody hated me, you know what I mean? And everybody was yelling at me, and for you to endure that, it should be commended.
And how about to the other point?
Did I didn't answer that?
He's the Jackie Robinson of reporter.
How about the other point?
About me not saying, if you would have told me that, I would have went in and said that. I thought it was implied that you were the one that told me you prepped me on it.
It's not.
I knew that.
Kanji knows you don't get credit for anything around here.
Okay, well, I'll do that next time. I promise.
Oh, okay. You did a good job.
Thanks, dude.
He's a good guy.
In light of the substance and the source of the allegations that have surfaced in the last 48 hours, I would like to reassert my innocence and reiterate that all the charges against me are false and will be proven false in a court of law. I would like to thank my family, my friends, my NBC and MSG Network colleagues for all their support and make it very clear at this time that no one, neither police nor prosecutors, ever approached me or my representatives at any time before these allegations were made public this past Tuesday. Nor was I heard from by the grand jury that indicted me. Had I spoken to the grand jurors, I would have told them what I'm telling you now, and that is I am innocent. But regardless of how strongly I feel about my innocence and the lack of due process, I simply cannot discuss the allegations at this time. However, I will continue my work with the NBA, NBC Sports, and MSG Network while I establish my innocence in a public courtroom.
Hey, Marv, you wear your hair to bed?
Thank you very much, and I'm sorry. Unfortunately, I can't answer any questions.
Is biting foreplay? If you're hungry, why don't you order room service?
I'm Jerry Trainer, and I'm one of Marv's.
You work for Dad Goodstein? Albert. Next to him, Barbara Albert.
Okay, let's go. Keep it rolling that way.
His wife, Kenny's wife.
That's where you're from.
Marv's daughter-in-law.
That's where you're from.
Next, Jackie, Jackie.
Guys, can I just ask you to come out this way? Sure. Thanks a lot.
Next.
Wow. Thanks.
Brian, B-R-I-N.
All right.
You guys work with Dad Goodstein?
Yeah.
Huh?
And then we'll split and you can come back and get it.
You know, we sat there for 2 hours waiting for this guy, and you fucking run him out of there.
I must be the most hated man in New York City right now.